would like to present to you recommendations on how to lower staff turnover rates in childcare facilities. I'm first going to discuss the background of this issue and why it is so important. I will then go on to discuss who is all affected by staff turnover rates, the demand for quality childcare, rewards and risks for the employer, and recommendations on how to lower staff turnover rates in childcare centers. Childcare centers provide care for kids from birth to at least age 5 years old. These first 5 years of a child's life are the most critical when it comes to their development. At these young ages, children begin to build trust and relationships with those who care for them. If a person who is caring for a child one day leaves and never returns to see that child again, the child's social and emotional development is then affected and continues to regress each time a caregiver who is close to the child leaves them. There are 6 components to quality childcare. Of these components, 3 have to deal with caregivers and turnover rates. These 3 include having the same primary caregiver each day, keeping children with the same caregiver for as long as possible, and having a low staff turnover rate. If any of these components are missing in a child care center, then the children's language, thinking, and physical skills, along with their emotional control, is affected, and their center is then labeled low quality. When children have the same teachers caring for them for the duration of their childhood, they have less behavioral and developmental issues than those with multiple caregivers. High staff turnover rates have an effect on everyone in the organization. This includes parents, children, staff, and the business itself. Parents build relationships with their children's teachers and begin to trust them more and more each day. If someone they like leaves the center, then they begin to question why, and then stress about whether or not they're going to like the next teacher as much. Parents feel more relaxed when their child is with the same caregiver each day. Word-of-mouth marketing through the parents is the biggest advertising strategies for a business like childcare. When the parents aren't happy, then this then begins to impact the reputation of the business and may decrease clientele. Employees are also affected as staff members continue to leave. The staff's normal routine becomes altered as they have to fill in positions, work extra hours, and take on extra responsibilities. This could create tension in the environment and make other staff members unhappy, wanting to leave the center as well. Those looking for childcare seek out high ratings and reviews left by parents. Everyone in childcare knows how important the consistency of having the same teacher is for children, making turnover rates a common topic. With a high turnover rate, the business begins to fail due to unhappy clients and staff. However, with a low turnover rate, the business thrives because of all the happy children, parents, and staff. There is a high demand in the market for great quality childcare. It is difficult for many parents to find. I am personally in the field of childcare and am always talking to new parents. There have been many stories from these parents who talk about how they are unhappy with their current providers because their favorite staff members are leaving, their favorite teachers are going places, and their kids are always with new staff members. There's a high increase in working mothers as well, which makes the need for childcare greater. As you can see in this graph, care by a parent or other in-home provider has gone from an average of 29% to 22% from 1977 to 2011. The need for a center-based childcare program has doubled in this time frame. The need is definitely there, and it is our responsibility as childcare providers to ensure children are getting the best possible care out there. I understand that along with the rewards that come with lowering a staff turnover rate, there are also risks involved. The rewards include maintaining staff and reducing stress. Staff that stay at a center benefit the employer by keeping clients happy and bringing more business to the center. Low turnover rates also reduces the stress of finding new staff who fit in well with the organization and have acquired education and experience with children. Employers want their employees to continue working for them, so they need to treat them well and provide benefits for them that would be hard for them to pass up. The only risk or downside that comes with providing the staff with better benefits is that there is more time-consuming It's more time consuming for the employer, and it puts a small dent in their personal piggy bank. I recommend that owners of childcare facilities raise the wages to all teachers. Most childcare providers get paid around $10 an hour. This isn't near enough to be worth all the stress that comes with the job or to make a living off of. This amount should start at $13 and go up depending on experience and education. Providing your staff with benefits is also a great way to keep them at your center. Benefits motivate staff to do better at their jobs and want to work. Performance bonuses, flexible schedules, providing very cheap or free childcare, voluntary insurance, and paid time off are all great benefits that could be provided. Something as simple as having goals to work towards and getting paid extra when those goals are noticed, met, or exceeded would make the employers happy in their work environment. Benefits don't take a lot of effort from an employer, but unfortunately they aren't always thought of. Showing your staff appreciation is the final recommendation that I have. All the stressful work childcare providers do often goes unnoticed. It is the directors and owners' responsibility to ensure this doesn't happen. Ways for you to show appreciation include providing your employees with extra coffee breaks, random treats throughout the week, happily finding subs if they need a day off, listening to their problems and treating them well. Providing your staff with these signs of appreciation will make working in a childcare facility more enjoyable for teachers and make them want to stay there much longer. Finding great staff to care for children is crucial in a childcare center. I can't stress enough how important it is for all parents to know that their children are in the hands of amazing people who genuinely care for them, who love what they do and where they work. These providers deserve far more than they are receiving. Raising wages, providing benefits, and showing appreciation are great places to start to keep them passionate about children and happy at your center. These 3 recommendations would greatly lower the staff turnover rates in child care centers and would provide these employees with much more than they are receiving. I would be happy to now answer any questions you have regarding the topic of lowering turnover rates in child care facilities.